Hey guys, it's Cooper Codes and today is day 26. So today I actually finished the basic part, pretty much the basic design of the planner application, and honestly I decided where I'm at is good enough for me. There are some limitations to the planner application, but it works if you have project names that only have unique names. You have list items that only have one word, as long as they have no spaces, it's fine. So list items that only have that have no spaces. There's some other things you need to do. List items have no spaces, and let me think. And that's pretty much it, actually. But if I wanted to, I could fix the no spaces issue, because what happens is the IDs are made directly from the, let me think here, sorry. The IDs, the list items, are made directly from their names. And so if you have a name with spaces inside of it, it shows like if your list item was go code, then it would set the ID text to go space code, which is gonna point it to two different IDs, which is go and code. So yeah, it's pretty crazy there. So that wouldn't work. But if I wanted to really fix that in like a really busted way, I could do a function that sets the ID and like fills any spaces with an underscore. That would work. But I don't really want to do that, and I feel like I've gotten the value, it's been valuable so far, and anything else would just be kind of grindy. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to start something new. But I'm gonna go back to this and do some code review, because I did post on Reddit. Let's see here. I asked about the basic structure of JavaScript chess, and I talked about how my old project and how some people were saying my structure wasn't the best in the entire world. And this one guy was helpful enough to actually talk about about the planner, and he talks about how I should have just continued my class. He says, I noticed you started to make a class and then just make a bunch of functions. You might have been served better by continuing to make that class. So that was helpful. And then he also says, I've got security problems, and he also recommends this other thing that I did not think to do. It was I created the HTML just by adding in text directly, and he says this opens up myself to vulnerabilities such as XSS and some other things that are not safe. And he says at the very least you should be escaping the user entered text. And I don't really know what that means yet, but I could always implement that. And I also could implement the DOM. He talks about the DOM createElement function and how it adds the elements that way, and it's safer. And yeah, and then he says you probably have a function that creates a task element, and I kind of agreed. I kind of didn't really realize I was writing the same code, but looking back, I'm writing the same code for whenever I want to create a task element. So what am I doing right now? Yeah, I think right there I just finished one of the first larger problems. Now, so I think my task work in the different projects, they load correctly and you can take them away. Now I added a second button here, which is supposed to be a check mark. It's a dot and a slash, so pretty ghetto, but it works. And I don't really care about how many Twitch viewers I get, but you guys will see I actually was kind of getting up there in viewership today. I was at 14. I'm not sure if those are 14 actual viewers or what, but that was pretty crazy. And there's also this guy who I think is Burak. Shout out if you're watching this. He hopped up in my stream, just watching it on Twitch. He was talking to me about different things to use, different stuff. Gave me some pointers on my code, so it was pretty helpful. Okay. He was talking about hash tables, so I decided to look it up. All right, let's see. I was having a bunch of different issues here, and so I was just kind of like testing stuff out, and I was just making some comments, and then yeah, I got distracted. Someone like tricked me in Discord and made it look like there's a spider. Pretty funny. Okay, so yeah, I didn't talk about that, but I added a remove current task, and that removed it from the about to sneeze, sorry. It removed it from the array, and it also removed it from the array of the object. So like the global object.current tasks would be the array, and I removed it from there, and also removed it from the HTML at the same time. And so then I need this next thing, move to completed. I need this, so it's like a function in which it gets the current task in the current tasks thing, then it gets it reference that task, and then it moves that task over. And so I got pretty close to making it work. I think it worked fine. Yeah, look at this. I think I was pretty happy. I think it worked fine here. Then what was the rest of my time doing here? Oh, I think I ran into an issue for deleting the completed task. Like when I would delete them, it would I was having similar to issues to what I was having in my current task, and I realized it was because it was referencing the delete index function. And here I can talk about this while I take my break. It was referencing the delete index function, and I was in the current task. I was actually using the remove current task function, and I didn't have a remove completed task function, so I had to go make that. And it pretty much copies the same code as the remove current task, but you'll see here. So yeah, let's see if you guys see when I was looking at hash tables. Yeah, see, remove current task, remove or get completed task, remove, there's the remove completed task I was talking about. So yeah, we were also talking about like making a database for this website, which you know, I'm interested in doing that, but not yet. I'm gonna do, I think chess might be it for the purely HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Like the next project being chess, and I feel like after I learn that, I will have like a good foundation to start getting into frameworks. I might go back and start doing some more like interviewee type questions just to test my like fundamental knowledge of JavaScript, because I feel like I'm coding like not like I'm coding in like beginner JavaScript, if you know what I mean. So yeah, here's like I think I have a decent thing here, and so just send out the code pen, ask people if it works, and yeah, that was it. So what a wild ride. So yeah, my next project I'm going to be working on is chess. I'm just making a chess in JavaScript in your browser, so if you're interested in that, you know, subscribe, and if you like this video, like it, and appreciate it. Thanks for watching.